Hey, it's your boy Xero, and welcome back to Ember Knights. Let's get right into it. Alright, so where we last left off, I had choked at the last minute again, trying to unlock mods for the weapons and whatnot, and that's basically still my goal for right now. Obviously, we did unlock the DLC we did unlock Wrath of the Architect, our DLC, but of course we'll be worrying about that after we get every single last mod in the game. As for why that is because the DLC levels are a lot harder than the regular levels. I'll just put it as that. So definitely, it's not something y'all want to mess with unless, of course, you have the confidence for it. But I wouldn't recommend it, trust me, because even with mods, it tends to be a little difficult. But in order for us to unlock the mods, we have to basically make it to the mini boss. We have to make it and beat the mini boss of the robot level. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but that's basically what we have to do. Excuse me. Like, hold on, I'm pretty sure. Anvil. It's called Anvil. We have to beat the mini boss of Anvil twice in order to do it. That's kind of the situation with that. Hopefully we'll be able to do it this time around, but we'll see. Just one second. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to beat the mini boss and unlock the mod. But we have to do it twice, though. That's the only downside, though. Basically, I intend to beat the mini boss, then throw the run, and then do it again. Because, again, mods are extremely helpful in this game. Like, I kid you not, it's genuinely helpful. Normally, I wouldn't mess with the Ember Buster without its mods, but it's definitely something I'm going to mess with to make getting to the mini boss easier. Because it's a long-range weapon, it's way more powerful than the bow, like as you can see. The bow's damage is 8, while the Ember Buster is 13. Let's see, is this crit any different? Nope, it's the same crit. For the speed, it's 20% lower, and the health is about the same. So it's about the same as the arrows. Now, I'm not going to mess with the hammer until the mods are unlocked, because it's way too slow by itself. Like, genuinely. It's low-key too... Like, without its mods, it's genuinely not something I like to mess with. Oh, hey, Pops. How are things going for you? Let's see. Alright, let's do this. Kind of wish that I had the mods already by now, but I didn't want to do the grind off screen because in order to get the unlock mods, it does have a like cutscene. Trying to prepare to see you touch your aunt. Gotcha. Just keep me posted on that, Pops. So with the Mega Buster, or Ember Buster, I'm going to call it the Mega Buster because it makes no sense to call it the Ember Buster. It does have its own special ability where it shoots flaming bullets. I don't use it often as I should. I honestly should. But because of how powerful it is off rip, it's not really needed like that. In my opinion, at least. Let's see, defeating an enemy increase damage by 5. I'll definitely do that because I like to use the Ember Buster's abilities against mini bosses and bosses, and then of course later on elites. Also, it has a special ability to store charge shots when you roll mid-charge. I can't exactly show it off whenever I want. It has to be done during like a boss fight or something, because it's kind of hard to show that off. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so Supreme Ambition sounds really good. Whenever you defeat an enemy with a skill, permanently increase skill damage by 1%. But again, I don't use my skill damage like that. I should, but I don't, and that's my problem sometimes. I'm very much main weapon reliant. Your skills can crit with the same chance as your weapon. That would be nice. Whenever you use a skill, you gain a shield for 5 seconds that stops projectiles and prevents damage. And the cooldowns. This would actually force me to use my skills more often, though. So I'm actually going to go for this one because it genuinely forces me to use my skills more often because I like its protective ability. And this is why I like doing playthroughs of games that I've already played, because a lot of the times, whenever I do play these playthroughs, 9 times out of 10, I always find out stuff about the game that I didn't know before, even though I played the games, like, multiple times. Ooh, that was close. I almost got hit. Not that it really matters right now. I don't have any particular relics that allows me to not get... that basically rewards me for not getting hit, other than just for bragging rights. Gonna go for more gold for right now. Okay, so the thing about the special ability is that in order for it to work, you have to hold the X button and then let it go once the line gets to that yellow center, because that's how you fully set up the bullets, and you get a certain amount of bullets. Like right now, it's only 6. And admittedly, those 6 bullets goes away real quick, but it does make a difference against bosses. Definitely more health, though. I'm definitely going to go for that, too. Sadly, though, your range attacks do have a range limit, meaning if you're at a certain length away from an enemy and it doesn't hit that enemy, it does go away. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind when you're fighting with ranged weapons, is that there is a range limit. Also, I'm gonna boost up his speed a little bit too while I'm at it, because my speed right now is not that much. And let's see, Sanju and Sucker again. Okay, that was close, because definitely for this one, you definitely don't want to let it bite you or peck you, whatever it's trying to do, because when it does that, it heals. And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing when it does those weird circular things that it does. I think it's trying to absorb your health through the floor. That's what I think so, but I could be wrong. Or it brings you closer. I'm not sure. I usually dodge out of it before it can fully activate, so I'm not sure. Okay, got a little bit more speed out of that. Okay, so let's see what we can get here. Whenever you crit, you conjure a lightning bolt that damages enemies. That would be actually really good. Whenever you stun an enemy, deal an area AoE damage effect. Area of effect, I believe it's short for. But also, whenever you enter a room, haunt a random enemy. Both of these are 75, so theoretically I can get all three. Yep, I can. Because why not? Definitely want to aim for the haunted enemies because that's what allows the other enemies to get hit with the ghosts, which is really good for crowd control. Let's see. Reduces the number of hits to refresh your skill by 3. I'll go for that. Alright, so we just need, I think, one more or... Oh, right. I forgot. We haven't used our Ash to upgrade our skills yet, because when you do that, it unlocks ultimate skills. And whenever you get those skill add-ons or whatever, once you get 2, you get a ultimate skill. And I forgot, you know, since I didn't do that, I won't get an ultimate skill. That's because I'm trying to save my Ash to... I'm trying to save my skills, my Ash, for the mods. And you'll see what Ash looks like specifically. Because I think they should be giving that as a reward soon enough. Okay, so far not this time. Also, I'm gonna need to boost up my crit chance too, in order for it to synergize well with the electric glove. Oh, come on. Let's see, your healing is increased. Whenever you defeat an enemy, you enter stealth or the vampiric sigil. All three are really good, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna go for the void amulet. Because when it comes to long range attackers, having that stealth really helps. Especially in bigger crowds. Are you serious? Come on, I dodged that. This is why I can't stand the little tree dudes, because they're so obnoxious with how precise their attacks are. Like, it's genuinely frustrating. I probably should have waited until I was in the fight to do that. Whoops. Alright, who knows? Maybe this time I'll be able to no-hit this boss. Like, I'm not gonna hold my breath about it, but, you know, hopefully I can. With how good my damage is, who knows? It might just do it. Yeah, he's pulling out the electric shit. Oop! That was close! Ah! I dodged too late. Damn it, I was really hoping I'd be able to no-hit this boss. I can do it eventually, it's just probably going to take me getting mods to do it. Damn it, I missed. Yeah, whenever you don't perfect the skill thing... Okay, I almost ended up dying. There, whoops. But once you if you miss the perfect thingy, the thing for the bullets, you don't get your full ammo. And that's what Ash looks like, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna put more damage in overall. Because the Ember Buster, when it has a lot of damage, is like broken. Not broken. Is that a monster spider? Yeah, it was. It was a giant spider. A spider amalgamation, to be specific, I guess. Okay, good. It's another relic selector. I was hoping for some more ash, but more ash will pop up once. Oh, come on. Anyways, more relics will not relics, but more ash will pop up once the mods are unlocked. I think. It's just that right now they're not really much in terms of the options we got right now. And see, whenever you defeat an enemy, there's a chance to conjure a lightning bolt that deals 3 to 15 damage. Whenever you use a skill, you gain bonus skill damage. Whenever you refresh a skill, nearby enemies take skill damage. I'll go with the plasma ball. Let's see, gem of vigor or gem of wisdom for more skill damage. I'm gonna go for more vigor though. Yeah, this is why I need the Ember Busters mod, because there's a specific mod that I always use with the Ember Buster that makes it, like, really good. Like, right now it's fine, it's just that, you know, obviously I really would like to have its, mod. But for right now, it is what it is. Oh, by the way, even when you're in stealth mode, enemies can still hit you, by the way. Just wanted to point that out. Well, I gotta grab these pots over here. So the more money to the better. Okay. Oh, are you serious? I genuinely dodged, but of course he did a long dash. I was expecting him to do the short dashes. And this is why I want to get more vigor, but also more defense too while I'm at it. Because more defense allows me to be able to tank more hits whenever I'm like in the middle of shooting and I still get hit somehow. I wonder. Okay, so the fire bullets don't count. Damn. Okay. That's kind of messed up. Okay, gotta watch out for these little hurricanes that these little wizard dudes throw at you. Oop. That's why I usually kill them first, usually, so they can get out of my way. Alright, now we got our winter mini-boss. I wonder if it's going to be another variant. No, I don't think it's a new variant. I think it's a, nope, it's a new variant. Well, technically, it's one of the variants for when I was dealing with the twins. This guy likes to throw exploding snowballs at you. Like, after a while, they'll try to explode on you. Otherwise, they'll just get in your way. Like, they deal damage, by the way. Just wanted to point that out. And that's what's annoying about them. That's why I can't stand this particular boss, because he's always spawning like little snowball dudes that basically allows me to get hurt by either by him or them if I'm like being distracted. See what I mean? That's why I can't stand them, because they get in the way. Especially if I don't have a genuine good crowd control type skill. Or weapon mod. Which is why I'm trying to... Which is why I need another skill at this point to deal with crowd control. Like maybe Fisher. But I'm not sure if the game will give it to me.